Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 19, Shloka 3 and 4, about the Transcendental Lord. So these are prayers by Hanuman as follows. Om Namo Bhagavate Uttama Shlokaya Nama Arya Lakshana Sheela Vrutaya Nama Upashikshita Manav Upasita Lokaya Namaha Sadhuvada Nishkashanaya Namo Brahmanya Devaya Mahapurushaya Maharajaya Nama Iti Om. Oh my Lord. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Bhagavate. Unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Uttama Shlokaya. Who is worshipped with selected verses. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Arya Lakshana Sheela Vritaya. Who possesses all good qualities of advanced personalities. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Upashikshita Atmane. Unto you whose senses are under control. Upashite Lokaya. Who is always remembered and worshipped by all different classes of living entities. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Sadhuvada Nishkashanaya. Nikashanaya. To the Lord, who is like a stone for examining all the good qualities of a sadhu. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Brahmanya Devaya. Who is worshipped by the most qualified Brahmanas. Mahapurushaya. Unto the Supreme Lord, who is worshipped by the Purusha Sutta because of being the creation of this material creation, the cause of this material creation. Maharajaya. Unto the Supreme King, or the King of all kings. Namaha. My respectful obeisances. Iti. Thus. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Let me please your Lordship by chanting the Bija Mantra Omkara. I wish to offer my respectful obeisances unto the Personality of Godhead, who is best among the most highly elevated personalities. Your Lordship is the reservoir of all good qualities of the Aryans. People who are advanced, your character and behavior are always consistent, and you always control your senses and mind. Acting just like an ordinary human being, you exhibit exemplary character to teach others how to behave. There is a touchstone that can be used to examine the quality of gold, but you are like a touchstone that can verify all good qualities. You are worshipped by Brahmanas, who are the foremost of all devotees. You, the Supreme Person, the King, are the King of the kings, and therefore I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Please repeat. Let me please your Lordship by chanting the Bija Mantra Omkara. I wish to offer my respectful obeisances unto the Personality of Godhead, who is the best among the most highly elevated personalities. Your Lordship is the reservoir of all the good qualities of Aryans. People who are advanced. Your character and behavior are always consistent, and you always control your senses and mind. Acting just like an ordinary human being, you exhibit exemplary character to teach others how to behave. There is a touchstone that can be used to examine the quality of gold. Jai Shri Radha Manan Ki Jai. But you are like a touchstone that can verify all good qualities. You are worshipped by Brahmanas, who are the foremost of all devotees. You, the Supreme Person, are the King of Kings. And therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. So the next one. Ettad vishuddha bhava matramekam swatejasa guna vyavastam pratyak prashantam sudiyo palambhanam hi anama rupam niraham prapadye. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The Lord, who is pure form, Satchit Ananda Vigraha, is uncontaminated by the modes of material nature, can be pursued by pure consciousness. In the Vedanta, he is described as being one without second. Because of his spiritual potency, he is untouched by the contamination of material nature, and because he is not subjected to material vision, he is known as transcendental. He has no material activities, nor has he a material form or name. Only in pure consciousness, Krishna consciousness, can one pursue the transcendental form of the Lord. Let us firmly fix at the lotus feet of the Lord Ramachandra, and let us offer our respectful obeisances unto these transcendental lotus feet. So Hanuman is leading the prayers, so many Kim Purishas. So, purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, appears in various expansions as stated in Brahma Samhita 5.39. Ramadimurtishu kalaniyamena tishtan nanavataram akarod bhuvaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhavat param pumanyo paramapumanyo govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda, who is always situated in various incarnations, such as Rama and many Narsimha and many sub-incarnations as well, but who is the original personality of Godhead as Krishna and who incarnates personally also. Krishna, who is Vishnu Tattva, has expanded himself in many Vishnu forms, of which Lord Ramchandra is the one. We know that the Vishnu Tattva is carried by the transcendental bird Garuda and is equipped with different types of weapons in 4 hands. Therefore, we may doubt whether Lord Ramchandra should be in the same category, could be in the same category, since he was carried by Hanuman, not by Garuda, and had neither 4 hands nor the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Consequently, this verse clarifies that Ramachandra is as good as Krishna, Ramadi Murtishu Kala. Although Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ramachandra is not different from him. Ramachandra is unaffected by the modes of material nature, and therefore he is Prashanta, never disturbed by these modes. Unless one is saturated with love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot appreciate the transcendental value of Lord Ramachandra. One cannot see him with material eyes because demons like Ravana have no spiritual vision. They consider Lord Ramachandra an ordinary Kshatriya king. Ravana therefore attempted to kidnap Lord Ramachandra's eternal consort Sita Devi. Actually, however, Ravana could not carry off Sita Devi in her original form. As soon as she was touched by Ravana's hands, she gave him a material form. But she maintained her original form beyond his vision. Therefore, in this verse, the words Prityak Prashantam indicate that Lord Ramachandra and his potency, the goddess Sita, keep themselves aloof from the influence of the material energy. Not only Lord Ramachandra, even Sita Devi also. Wow. In the Upanishads, it is said, Yam Aivashyashi Vrinate Tena Labhya. So this one, Pravachinena Nabalhinena Labhya. So that one, this last line, Yam Aivashyashi Vrinate Tena Labhya. Katha Upanishad 1.2.23. The Supreme Lord, Paramatma, the personality of Godhead, can be seen or perceived only by persons who are saturated with devotional service. as stated in Brahma Samhita 5.38, just the previous verse of this Brahma Samhita verse. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santas sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I worship the primeval Lord Govinda, who is always seen by the devotee, whose eyes are anointed with the pulp of love. He is seen in his eternal form of Sham Sundara, situated within the heart of the devotee. Similarly, in the Chandogya Upanishad, it is stated, Etas Tisra Devate Anena Jivena. In this verse of the Chandogya Upanishad, the word Anena is used to distinguish the Atma and Paramatma as two separate identities. So, Etas Tishro Devata Anena Jivena. As the words Tishro Devata indicate that the body of the living entity is made of three material elements, fire, earth and water. Although the Paramatma enters the heart of the Jivatma, who is influenced and designated by a material body, the Paramatma has nothing to do with the Jivatma's body, because the Paramatma has no material connections. He is designed here as Anama Rupam Niraham. The Paramatma has no material identity, whereas the Jivatma does. The Jivatma may introduce himself as an Indian, American, German, and so on, but the Paramatma has no such material designations, and therefore he has no material name. So many times Krishna and Rama, people refer it as Indian gods. No, he's saying there is no such thing for God. The Jivatma is different from his name, but the Paramatma is not. His name and he himself are one and the same. This is the meaning of Niraham, which means without material designations. This word cannot possibly be twisted to mean that the Paramatma has no ahankara, no I-ness or identity. So he has the ahankara. He has his transcendental identity as the supreme. This is the explanation given by Srila Jiva Goswami. According to another interpretation given by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Niraham means Nirnishchayena Aham. Niraham does not mean that the Supreme Lord has no identity. Rather, the stress given by the word Aham proves strongly that he does have his personal identity, because Nir not only means negative but also means strong ascertainment. Wow. Super. Om Agnanatimirantasya Gnananjanakshalaakaya Chakshurme Nilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. If we observe something, the prayers of Hanuman and even the prayers of Prahlad looking similar. Like last time the class that I gave is about 518.8. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Tejase Avir Bhava. So whatever the qualities that has been mentioned for the Lord, either he is in Nrisimha form or Rama form or even any other forms, transcendental forms, first thing that Prabhupada is stressing a lot is that he is transcendental. His nama, rupa, guna, all these are also transcendental. And whether he come as Lord Rama in two hands, where he does not possess this Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma, that like we see for Vishnu, still he is the Supreme Lord. That we can understand from Hanuman prayers. That is what he was saying. And the one more finest quality of the Lord that he is saying is, he is aloof from these material modes. Though we are also of the same kind of category, whereas we are categorized as anena. So many jivas, but the God is only one. Even the other parts of the Upanishads also says, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahudanam Vidadasti Kaman. So we are also Nitya. Krishna is also Nitya. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. We also have the consciousness. Krishna also have the consciousness. Even Krishna has also the identity. If you see here, today's verse, Niraham, Nir Aham. The identity is not something that same way we possess. His one is completely transcendental. Whereas, in fact, we can know from this verse like Vishnu Shakti Pare Prokta. Whereas, Tribir, three kinds of energies are there for the Lord. One is the one he is having internal energy, external energy, and marginal energy. Internal is the spiritual potency, external is the material potency, and marginal is Jiva Shakti, Tatastha Shakti. Even yesterday also Prabhu was explaining from 7.4, the explanation about difference between the Jivatma and Paramatma, right? So this way, though Lord Ramachandra came as human being, see, this is the thing. Demons are always thinking that they are smart, but they are the most dumb when they are asking for the boon. Let's say, like, even yesterday I was just seeing one scene of Mahavatar Narasimha movie, whereas in that last scene, Narasimha was clearly saying, oh, you have asked that I should not die on the day or in the night. See, the sun is falling. See, like that he will show. And then you are saying that I should not be died by human or animal. See, I am half lion and half human. And you are saying that you should not be died by any weapons. These nails are not weapons. You should not be died by any neither living nor dead. So these are neither living nor dead. Though it is coming from the hands, right? The nails looking like living as far as it is attached to the body, growing. But when you cut, no pain. So these are living as well as dead, the nails. So you should not be killed by any weapons. You should not be killed by devatas. You should not be killed by anyone who is created by Brahma. No. He created the Brahma. In fact, he was exemplifying and saying, I created even everyone in this universe. I created this universe. I am the creator. Like this, he stressed that point. And then kill the Hiranyakashipu. The same way, Ravana, being so smart, asking for a boon by keeping the human being identity as very insignificant, and asked that I cannot be died by anyone. Even though he has that boon that he could have asked that I should not be died by human being, because of his arrogance and because of his negligence and because of his karma, he asked as I should not be died from a human being. This is the mistake that he has done. Then Rama came as human being, and he has shown his exemplary character as Aryan also. If you see the first verse of today, like 519.3, one word used by Hanuman, Arya, Aryan, basically. If you see, what does Arya Lakshana Sheela Vritaya, what does that mean? Who possesses all the good qualities of advanced personalities. As a human being, he is showing all the good qualities of all the advanced personalities. That is what. And one more thing, what he has told, King of the Kings. Maharajaya, Maharaj, not normal Raj, Maharaj, King of the Kings, unto the Supreme King or the King of the Kings. I still remember when I was doing the drama for Ram Navami and as well as both Narsimha Chaturdasi, with false identity as a demon, we'll be calling this Hiranyakashipu and Ravana as Maharajaya. But when the Rama comes and kills, finish. So of course, our favorite cast and crew and the biggest drama that we do always in every year is almost every person from our team participate is the Ramayana. And Ramayana has all the things required for any human being except Keshava. He's mentioning that. Yeah. So Ramayana has all the exemplary things that one human being can learn from Rama, and then he can make his life successful. And one more thing that we need to see is all these choicest prayers. Even the morning that we are singing just before the Bhagavatam class, what we are saying? Uttama Shloka. Right? 1 to 18. The same thing has been used by Hanuman again. Bhagavate Uttama Shloke. So the Lord is prized by the choicest prayers, highest prayers, basically. But the same Uttama Shloka becomes even highest, even if there is a chastisement for the Lord by Yashoda, by the Vrajavasis, by even Ayodhyavasis actually never tried to chastise the Lord. But one incident happened when he was leaving Ayodhya and going in the chariot, right? So that time they were cursing, especially the father of Ram, Dasharatha as Raghunandana's father. They don't want to directly scold Raghunandana for leaving them, but they are cursing him by addressing his father as Raghunandana's father. So this way, there is some attachment. Even if we are praising the Lord or scolding the Lord, that is not by us, of course. Scolding the Lord has some restriction, like you need to possess that much greatness also. That's why he comes in Vachalaras, he comes in Madhuraras, just for this reason only. This chastisement he will not get in Shantaras, Dasharas, and even Sakyaras. Sometimes slightly he will get, but not up to a level. Even if we see the way the mother and father scolds a child and the way the friend scolds a child is very different. So very rare cases, like even he's not friend, but he's the best friend of Dhritarashtra. For Vidura was the best friend because he was the one who is scolding him up to a level that he should open his blind eyes. So anything related to the Lord and anything spoken by the Lord's devotees, both comes under the category of Uttama Shloka, the greatest words. That's why if you see the gopis prayers, right, Tava Katha Amritam, maybe 10, 31, 9, right? Yeah. Tapta Jivanam, Kavibiriditam Kalmashapaham, Shravana Mangalam Srimadaadatam, Bhuvigranantiye Bhuridajana, Tava Katha Amritam. The stories of yours are Amritam, are nectar. Tapta Jivanam, those are our life. Kavibiriditam, these were prized by the greatest poets. These are repeated by the greatest poets. That means greatest poets write small words. No, they also write the Uttama Shloka. That word. Kalmasha Apaham. What about that stories? There is no contamination in those stories. Kalmasha Apaham. Shravana Mangalam. Those whoever hear this, Shravana Mangalam, get all the auspiciousness, Mangalarati, auspicious time. Srimadaadatam and Bhuvigranantiye Bhuridajana. These are the ones which will deliver all these people who are suffering in these 3 worlds. So this is the way even gopis also, when they miss Krishna, that lamentation and the greatness of the Krishna, they immediately spoke in this entire chapter. And this is such a nice, beautiful song. Like the tune will come like Tava Katha Amritam, Tapta Jivanam, Kavibiriditam, Kalmashapaham, Sravana Mangalam, Srimadaadatam, Bhuvigranantiye Bhuridajana. Even the words used for the Lord is also beautiful. The tune used for the Lord is also beautiful. Everything used for the Lord is beautiful. And Lord himself is most beautiful. That way, if we see, the Uttama Shloka is the choicest prayers, given to the Lord by the greatest of his devotees. The real Kavi is the one who is his devotee. Even one of our devotee name previously is Kavi Arasu. So greatest of the poets. So this way the Lord prayers has been prized by the pure devotees, and that Uttama Shloka, when prized by pure devotees, the advantage that we get is we clear our contamination from material things. Savuttama Shloka Mahan Muket Chuto. This is 4:20-25. Bhavat Padamboja Sudha Kana Nilaha Smutim Punar Vishmuta Tattva Vartmanan Kuyoginam Na Vitrati Alam Varai. So, if you see this one prized by Priti Maharaj when the Vishnu came, like after the Yagna, Vishnu presence in that Yagna. Then Priti Maharaj is saying about the Lord, even just before this, the 1,000 years, that shloka only, right? I need thousands of years to hear your transcendental pastimes, I think. Oh, from the mouth, that not this one, that one. So that one, yesterday Prabhu also posted 4:22-25. Those are the real ornaments for the ears. The transcendental pastimes will go to that shloka also. But anyhow, we'll go 4:20-24 also and 25 also. My dear Lord, I therefore do not wish to have the benediction of merging into your existence, a benediction in which there is no existence of the nectarian beverage of your lotus feet. This is what even Hanuman is also doing today. I want the benediction of at least 1 million years. 1 million years. For thus, I may be able to hear about the glories of your lotus feet from the mouth of your pure devotees. In next shloka, he is giving the reason why he want to hear his glories from the pure devotees. My dear Lord, you are glorified by the selected verses uttered by great personalities. Selected verses is Uttama Shloka. Such glorification of your lotus feet is just like saffron particles. When the transcendental vibration from the mouths of great devotees carries the aroma of the saffron dust of your lotus feet, the forgetful living entity gradually remembers his eternal relationship with you. See, there is one comparison. If you see in 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the same comparison as the air carries aroma, that we will carry as vasana. From our previous births to current birth, we carry it as a vasana, as our feelings, as our qualities, all this that we carry from previous birth to this birth. But the same way, these pure devotees carries the qualities of Krishna from their mouth and give to our ears. With that, what happens? Devotees thus gradually come to the right conclusion about the value of life. With that, the result is this. My dear Lord, I therefore do not need any other benediction but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your pure devotee. So that's why Hanuman prayers, Prahlad prayers, all these Bhudevi prayers, like previously Subala Prabhu was giving, and all these prayers has been getting recited from almost from past 3 months in our temple by all of our devotees who are giving various classes on various points, has been heard only for our purification. This is what the 4:22-25 again says. Harer muhus tatpara karnapura gunabdidena vijrumbhamanaya bhaktyahi asangaha sat asati anatmani shannirgune brahmani chanjasa ratihi. The devotee should gradually increase the culture of devotional service. That how we should increase? Culture of the devotional service increases by constant hearing of the transcendental qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jai Shri Radha Madhava. These pastimes are like ornamental decorations of the ears of the devotees, not big jhumki and all. These are the only ornaments that every devotee will get to their ears. By rendering devotional service and transcending the material qualities, one can easily be fixed in transcendence in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is about the Uttama Shloka part. Let's say if we come to the transcendental form of the Lord, let's say like in the next Shloka, it is completely about the transcendental form of the Lord, and the reason for he coming in. These two, let's discuss. Let's say when Krishna was about to appear, even this morning only I was hearing this from Prabhupada from Krishna book. Then I was searching which verse that is. Then that is this verse, 10 to 35. In this one word he was saying, Vignanam Agnana Bida Vida Pamarjanam. So you see the word to word meaning of this. Transcendental knowledge, Agnana Bida, which drives away the ignorance of the material modes. Gnana, Vignana. Vignana means transcendental knowledge. Gnana means knowledge. The knowledge which gives us the realization that we are not this body, we are the soul, and we are the servant of Krishna, is transcendental knowledge. Agnana Bida, which drives away the ignorance of the material modes. Apama Ragnam, completely vanquished, not simply little bit drives. The transcendental knowledge of the Lord, and of course in this shloka, if you see the full translation, later we go, it's all about the form, the nama, guna, rupa. It's all about the qualities of the Lord, transcendental qualities of the Lord, the form of the Lord, and the name of the Lord. All these are transcendental, all these will purify. O Lord, cause of all causes, if your transcendental body were not beyond the modes of material nature, one could not understand the difference between matter and transcendence. If he is also matter, simply like in 9:11 that he was saying, no, only fools deride me as human being, understand me as human being when I deride, right? So if that is also not transcendental, then how we understand the difference between transcendental and material? No way. Only by your presence can one understand the transcendental nature of your lordship, who are controller of the material nature. Your transcendental nature is very difficult to understand unless one is influenced by the presence of your transcendental form. This is the reason that Brahma is praying to come the Lord, to get the Lord to the downs. Otherwise he can kill, no. Paramatma, as Paramatma is there in every jiva, even he is there in all these demons also, he can kill, just come out as life, he can kill anyone. But to understand the transcendental form of the Lord, he need to come and show the past tense, then we will understand. Otherwise, it is very difficult to understand. Hare Adbhuta Karmana. So evening, one of our dialogue. So he only can do this kind of Adbhuta Karmana, whereas these are beyond our perception and great things that he can do, so that we can understand his transcendental form. That's why Lord Rama came, Lord Krishna came, Lord Nrsimha came, Lord Vamana came. All this can kill these demons without any intervention of coming to this world. But they came. One is, of course, the basic reason in Bhagavad Gita is Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. For sadhus, he will come to give pleasure to the sadhus. Even in this purport also, Prabhupada was saying that. But before that, let's see one more verse which was quoted by Prabhupada in this purport, 10:14-29, which is again the prayers of Brahmas. This one is so beautiful. Why? Because here, that kind of Lord cannot be understood by everyone. Though he is coming in transcendental form, it cannot be understood by everyone, and it can be only understood by devotees. That is what the point mentioning by Brahma. And this is the same point, even the conversation between Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in 6th chapter of Madhya Leela, when they were discussing, this point also comes. Sarvabhauma getting delivered in that chapter. And even after that, in the same chapter, like 10:14:8, he's saying instead of Muktipad, he's saying Bhaktipad. He don't want to even repeat the word of Mukti from his mouth, so that he could not bear that, torture that has been given by the general meaning of Mukti, merging into the existence of the Lord. That he don't want. My Lord, if one is favored even by a slight trace of your mercy, of your lotus feet, he can understand the greatness of your personality. Otherwise, everyone think, Vatla, Krishna is normal human being, just dance with many girls. I also can dance. Rama is also incapable, or not even saving his wife. Such a kind of king, what's the use of saying Ramaraja, all this and all? This is what the conclusion that we come into. This is what the conclusion, that we cannot understand the Lord. That's why this Even Bhagavatam is also a subject that we should read from canto to canto, so that we can, when we come to the level of Ras Leela and when we come to the level of Ram Leela, all this and all, before that, his greatness is already established, and the philosophy behind that every time he's coming is already established. So then we will appreciate whatever he is doing. That's why if you see the Varahavan, right, even this one also, he's just fighting. He's enjoying that fight. He's enjoying that fight, and Brahma is shivering in between. Oh my Lord, for you to kill him is just like this, taking out a hair from the head. Why are you making so late? Please make it happen immediately. We are all trembling because of this guy. Don't give one more chance for this guy, Hiranyaksha. So that one, if you see, for pleasure he is fighting, then for pleasure he is dancing also. For pleasure he is crying also. Why not? He can do everything for pleasure. If you can cry, he cannot cry. You can dance, he cannot dance. You can come as human, he cannot come as human. Then who is great? No. That's why Hare Nirguna Sakshat. He is beyond these material modes, and at the same time he comes here to enjoy. So this one, Prabha, Krida 10, 14, 35. So that one also says, no, why Lord came down, 35 or 34 something. Okay, you can give me that number. But those who speculate to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead are unable to know you. Are unable to know you. Even though they continue to study the Vedas for many years. This is our evening drama, Brahmana and Cobbler. This Brahmana pretty much puffed up, studying the Vedas and thinking that he understood the Lord. Even Narayana also understood Vedas. That's why he became Lord. All this kind of misconception will come in their minds. Whereas the humble cobbler, who is a devotee of the Lord, who he does not know all these Vedas and all, but surrender unto the Lord, understood that Lord can do any kind of activity, he is saying that I am the lowest and he is eligible for liberation. So this is the way. So Prabhupada was saying in one of the shloka, like in 16.8, whereas Dvo Bhuto Sarga Lokes mean Daivi Asura Evacha, right? So in one of the Purana, the another, what is that? Vishnu Bhakte Pare Prokta Asura Tad Vipareya. Those who is a devotee of Vishnu is Devata, and others are all the demons, right? When he was giving this, then he was saying one statement, beautiful statement, that to understand Krishna and to surrender unto Krishna and to become a devotee of Krishna, you don't need simply MA, MPhil and all other big degree. You simply need to agree. Like that he was saying. So, to understand Krishna, only thing that we need to have is we should agree. And obedience is the first quality of surrenderness. Anukulyasha sankalpa, pratikulyasha varjanam. Then rakshishyati iti vishwaso. See, we should go with the obedience. In 1866 purport, and even in CC also this was there, no Prabhu. So this way only we can understand the Lord, and this way only we can surrender unto the Lord. So in this test 84, Madhyalila 6th chapter test 84, which was quoted by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, that same translation has been given there. And in this purport, how to understand the Lord? Simple. Of course, these all, every one of us know. Let's see. Ata Sri Krishna Namadi Nabhaved Indriya Grahe Sevonmukhehi Jivvado Swayameva Spuratyada. What is the qualification to understand the Lord? And what is the qualification to become the Lord? To get the mercy of the Lord, which we cannot understand through our material senses, only by chanting his holy name and by eating the prasadam. Sevonmukhe jiva ado. The seva starts from tongue first. Jiva ado, tongue first. And that seva, two ways. One is chanting the holy name and another is eating the prasadam through the same mouth. Ata Sri Krishna Namadi Nabhaved Graham Indriyai. Nobody can understand the greatness of Krishna, the qualities of Krishna with our senses. That's why he is also called as Adokshaja. He is beyond the conception and understanding of our material senses, adakrita, akshaja avya. So this way we should understand the Lord. Yesterday only Shubhala Prabhu was showing one verse. Maybe you can send me WhatsApp. I just want to repeat that. 4 Nama Rupa Guna Adibihi. You can Padyavalli 2, right? Okay. How to SP? SP space 2. Oh, not coming. A4? A4? Yes, not coming. This one. Namo Nalina Netraya Venuvadya Vinodine Radhadara Sudapana Shaline Vanamaline. Shaline Vanamaline. Vanamali is his name. Venuvadya Vinodine is his Leela. Radhadara Sudapana is Leela. And Venuvadya Vinodine is his Guna, right? Namo Nalina Netraya is his Rupa. Nama Rupa Guna Leela. When we come to the point of these all 4 of the Lord are same and transcendental, then we'll get the true devotion of the Lord and we will understand him as it is. That's why that can be done only through Srila Prabhupada books. He was also saying today in the Shikshamrita, when we are reading about book distribution, you simply distribute this Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam. You make plans for this. Money also will come automatically. Devotees also will come automatically. Only thing you need to do is you should read and you should distribute. This way we can make our life successful and even we can make our movement also successful. So these are the points that I like to cover for today, and pretty much for the second verse in the purport of 519.4, Prabhupada gave word by word explanation clearly, and apart from that, the point that I try to mention is about the transcendental form of the Lord, name of the Lord, and activities of the Lord, and qualities of the Lord, and these are all non-different. One who understands these will get the transcendental abode of the Lord, and that can be done by doing chanting and having the devotional service in our life. And that are various things like 422.25, hearing is also one part of it. Let's say like if you take the Navavida Bhakti, Shravanam Kirtanam Ki Vishnu, Smaranam Pada Sevanam, Archanam Vandanam Ki Dasyam, Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. So all these 9 forms of bhakti, 9 limbs of bhakti that we take into our life automatically comes from chanting the holy name of the Lord, like CC Madhya 15.107. Eka Krishna Nama Kare Sarva Papakshaya Navavida Bhakti Purna Nama Haite Haya. Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna once, a person is relieved from all reactions of a sinful life. One can complete the 9 processes of devotional service simply by chanting the holy name. All other parts of the service will come into our life automatically when we start chanting the holy name called Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, of course, all of us are chanting, but the main thing is that we should even do the reading also, Shravanam, Kirtanam. So, these two will bring us the consciousness in us, like Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema, Satyaka Gunai, Shravanadi Sutta Chitta, Kariye Uday. So, Krishna Prema is there in us already to understand the Lord, but it will come out from Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta, Kariye Uday. It will rise in our hearts by Shravana Adi, that is the starting Shuddha Chitta. Pure love of Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of the living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally awakens. And when we are chanting, what we are asking? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare means, oh my dear Radharani, oh my dear Krishna, please engage me in your transcendental service. I want to serve you and I want to be with you. Then when we are saying that, we are promising that. So that again comes for the point of serving the Lord, and again chanting, hearing, serving the Lord, chanting, hearing, serving the Lord. This way we can make our life even more successful. So I'd like to end. If any points need to be added, can be added. Otherwise, any doubts? Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद, हरि हरि।